Welcome back to Deep Soul Healing. This is part 2 of our Astrology of Healing series, and today we're going to talk about one of the most misunderstood, yet most powerful teachers in astrology, Saturn. Saturn is often called the planet of karma, discipline, and restriction. People sometimes fear Saturn because it represents challenges and responsibility. But Saturn isn't here to punish us. It's here to shape us, strengthen us, and help us step fully into our soul's maturity. Wherever Saturn sits in your chart, it shows you where life will test you the most, and where your soul is being asked to grow. For example, if Saturn is in your 7th house of relationships, you may experience struggles in love or feel blocked in partnership until you learn the deeper lessons of commitment, boundaries, and trust. If Saturn is in your 10th house of career, you may face setbacks or delays in success until you build your path with integrity and patience. The key word for Saturn is time. Saturn teaches us that true mastery isn't instant. It's earned through consistent effort, resilience, and showing up again and again, even when it's hard. Through psychology, Saturn represents the part of us that carries internalized authority figures, parents, teachers, bosses, or society itself. Sometimes this shows up as the inner critic, that voice that says, "You're not ready. You're not enough. You don't measure up." Healing with Saturn means learning to shift that voice. Instead of the harsh inner critic, Saturn can become the wise inner guide, the part of you that teaches discipline, structure, and responsibility, but with compassion instead of shame. Think about it. Think about it. The very places where we feel the most restricted are often where we're being invited to build real strength. Saturn reminds us that our wounds don't weaken us. They prepare us. From a spiritual perspective, Saturn is the soul's teacher. It strips away shortcuts, distractions, and illusions so we can focus on what really matters. Saturn initiations can feel heavy, but they awaken a deeper trust in ourselves. That's why Saturn is sometimes called the guardian of the threshold. It stands at the doorway of our soul's evolution, asking, "Are you ready to step into your full power? Have you built the foundation to hold it?" I invite you to look at your chart and find your Saturn placement. Ask yourself, where do I feel blocked or limited in my life? And what lesson is Saturn inviting me to learn here? Remember, Saturn doesn't withhold blessings. It teaches you how to hold them with wisdom when they arrive. So as we close today, I want you to remember this. Saturn is not your enemy. It's your greatest ally. It asks you to be patient, to be disciplined, and to keep showing up. In doing so, it shapes you into the most authentic, resilient version of yourself. In our next episode, we'll explore Chiron, the wounded healer, and how our deepest pain can become the very medicine we are here to share with the world. Until then, keep walking your path with patience and trust. Every lesson is preparing you for the soul you're becoming.